What the hell is up, nerds? We're back. I took this thing out again because we need to change a fan motor. So you guys just saw me do an alternator. I put everything back in there, working fine, everything was good. The fans came on at temperature like they're supposed to. Then I go downtown, hang out, let it idle for a minute, and boom, overheat. So I actually decided to try to diagnose it by turning it on, letting it get back on temperature again, and I smacked the shit out of my fan shroud, and then the fan turned on, which means the motor was binding up, which is a very common thing for the G35 and 350z. So we got this TYC here. You can get them on Z1 for like 70 bucks, but the same exact parts on Amazon for 40. Don't tell Z1 I told you that, but we're gonna do it. All right, so if you're like me and have a Jim Wolf pop charger, we gotta get rid of this fan. I just loosened it up, those two little bolts down there, not fan, heat shield. So this obvious cooler scoop, and then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna pop this off and pop this off so we can actually get this bad boy out. There's gonna be two 10 millimeters that hold it into the radiator. And then it should pull out after we unclip it. And then we'll be working on this driver's or passenger side motor, because this is the one that is auxiliary for temperature, where this one is only for AC. It's gonna be coolant spilling everywhere. This is gonna be real fun for the fucking viewers to check out.
That's the best part. Why would they come in here if they couldn't see that?
Oh yeah, actually that was pretty clean. Besides the radiator dumping, but that's gonna happen. So we're gonna zip tie this up here if I can get this to go down. Okay, that's not gonna happen. All right, well we removed the plugs down there, popped off the coolant Johnny here, got it zip tied back so we're not dumping everywhere. Stuffed it full of paper towels so we're once again not dumping everywhere. And now we're taking off the two 10 millimeters that hold this shroud here in place. And then from there it should come up pretty easy. You might gotta jiggle it or wiggle it around a little bit to get it through there. But everything is off and out of the way now, enough to the point where it can come out. So, alrighty, so we have it out. It sits in there like this. So this is the passenger side, which we are replacing. Has a little bit of coolant on it right now. But what we're gonna do is remove this itself. It's an 8 millimeter. Shouldn't be very hard to get off. You don't exactly need impact to do so. Pretty simple looking. It's got the D shape because it's a little keyed fan, so it goes the right way. Once that's off, don't lose the top of it. Actually, I guess you could lose the top of it because the new one comes with a new 8 millimeter on it. All right, so we got that fan off, and then we're gonna get these 3 8 millimeters out of there. This old fan motor, which is a busted piece of junk. And yeah, we're gonna get it out of there. All right, so we got this loosened up. And now it should just drop right out when you pick this up. So this is the old one. It's ugly, it's lame, it's busted, it's got dead spots. It honestly looks like shit from the side. It's full of gunk, but we could actually take it apart, I think. I don't really know. I'm too lazy to do that. So we're gonna put the new one in. And the new one is right here. And it should be pretty simple. So we take off the brand new boy that it came with. Alright, so now that we have this placed where it should be, you can just pull it up against it flat, line up the holes, and start threading it. I'm going to thread them all loosely so we don't tighten anything first. I want to make sure everything actually lines up well, because this is an Amazon TYC part. Where'd the other one go? There it is. So it looks like it's going to line up fine. This is the same TYC part number that Z1 sells as a non-OEM replacement, so everything lines up well, and we're going to tighten these down. Alright, so this is on there again, snugged up. It has the same shaft as this one on the inside. It comes with a new nut on the outside, washer, nut, done. That's it. It's on there. It's snug. And now it's gonna hopefully work, and we're gonna put it in the car and then put the car on. All right, so we got this hooked back up. I zip tied the wires because we had a little bit excess. to the back of the fan so it stays away from the blade and away from the pulleys. The coolant tube is back over. We're gonna probably run it without this stupid shroud on for right now, just to bleed it and, oh, almost forgot that. Bleed it and get it up to temp, make sure the fans actually kick on when they're supposed to, which they should. They were trying to, just the motor was busted. So we're gonna bleed it up, fill it up, run it, and we'll see what happens. All right, boys, so we got it in, we got it up to temp, and it's probably really loud, but can you see? The fan is on. New fan motor replaced, fan is on. It's on low right now. The coolant temp over yonder. Come on, focus. Oh well, it's on, the fan works. It didn't take us slapping it this time. It just turned on like it's supposed to. So, new fan motor. If your engine fan doesn't turn on or your radiator fan doesn't turn on, there's a good chance it's that. Okay. Alrighty, so it runs. The fan comes on at operating temperature, which should be around 204 to 208 degrees from what I've read and from what my computer with uprev has told me. That's when the fans kick in. So I assume at 204, 208 it kicked in. Thermostat opened, everything was fine. I've been bleeding it for the last maybe 10 minutes. We should be back at perfect conditions. I'm gonna put this back in there. And yeah, so if your car overheats when it's idling and you check the relays, which are in the IPDM box back here, and everything seems fine, there's a good chance it's your radiator fan motor. So good luck, my guys, it's pretty easy.